Hey everybody, it's Gerry Halstrom and my dear friend Andrew Shulhof here at Team 3000 on Cambie Street. It is Tuesday.
Yes.
What is the date? I just got off a
14th.
plane. Okay, Tuesday, August 14th. I just got off a plane. Andrew has been in touch with me, keeping me up to date. I've been away for almost a month, been over in Ontario doing some work out there. And boy, apart from some smoke today, some forest fires, we've got a lot of news coming from the real estate business, and we wanted to chat a little bit about with you guys in the Team 3000 family of realtors and talk a bit about what we're seeing as educators. Because this is a huge space for us, and I'm hearing change, I'm seeing change. So, Andrew, you and I talked about coming up to this to chit chat. You're seeing fundamental change. So, what are you seeing? I mean, not only from the stats, we're seeing that, but what are you actually seeing on the ground level in the offices, talking to realtors?
I'm seeing a lot of people right now are struggling to get sales done because there's a large number of people sitting on their hands. People are not getting qualified for the mortgages that they thought. The length of time it's taking to sell properties here in Vancouver has dramatically changed from this time last summer.
Okay, so time in market. I've seen that. So
market.
Days on market, volume of sales. I've even seen price points changing even into the middle or even multifamily sector, which we didn't think, guys, was going to happen 6 months ago. I said, it won't happen in the multifamily sector. It's just housing. I'm not so sure.
Yes.
So you've seen some fundamental change. And you're talking about the mortgages, and we've got a few things we want to chat about. You're big into the financing, investment real estate, as well as retail. What do you think is the real effect of that? How much of what we're going through right now is based on that?
I think there's actually a larger portion than people consider. I've seen a number of stats where about 18% of people have been knocked out of the buying market or have had to really reduce their expectations of what they qualify for, which is actually quite massive. Then you join that with foreign buyers tax, empty home tax, speculation tax, because we can tax.
Let's just hit the real estate whack-a-mole one more time.
And it's dramatically affected this market.
So 18%, sorry to interrupt you, but that's
huge.
new to me. What I'm going to see there is then not only are we losing some people, but the time in the transaction, which is something else that I've heard a little bit from Ontario, the time in the transaction with these buyers, and you may identify with that, some of your realtors, the time in the transaction is getting much longer as people are going, well, I can have some time, I just don't have the multiple offers. But I can really see a big challenge to many buyers who thought they could get this and are now having to try and buy that. So am I having to fight for my buyers right now, or are there just so many of them? What do I need to do to get buyers that are qualified right now, in your opinion? I mean, you've been here in the office for a month.
Honestly, I think you need to stand out from somebody else. If you're trying to find new buyers, what's going to make you different than the other 13,000 or so realtors in the market?
Right.
Whack-a-mole again, you can find a realtor.
Right. Because what's coming to mind for me, I mean, when you have changed markets, you think of a really hot market where there's no inventory for sellers and there's lots of buyers who are eager to buy. I mean, there's buyers coming from everywhere. But if that trend changes, by the sounds like that, and what I've studied, we're seeing that in this market, we're going to have less buyers.
Correct.
That means you're going to have to spend more time hunting for the qualified buyers, because when that volume goes down, we have less buyers, few of them are qualified, more people fail than in the past. And so it's an interesting element, and for the sellers, we're seeing a drop in the sales volume. Listing inventories are going up, but that might actually mean that we have less sellers being successful in the marketplace. So we've kind of got this reverse going on right now.
Yeah, and you're actually starting to see price reductions. There's no longer, no subject offers. You're getting back to a more normalized market.
Yeah.
And what is most interesting is I bet you half the realtors in this city or the greater Vancouver have never seen a strong downturn market.
Well, it's something we've talked about. I've certainly talked about. Kim Spencer, the Vancouver Real Estate Board, I think it was a year or 2 years ago, talked about that less than 50%, his numbers, not mine, realtors in the greater Vancouver Real Estate Board has zero experience in anything but an up market. And guess what? If this is the way it sounds. I just got off the plane a half hour ago, but and I believe my friend Andrew, I think we can say this is no longer that up forever market. We're seeing some chop. And you know, the thing is, Andrew, and I'm going to urge you guys at Team 3000, this is an opportunity for you. As someone who's been in the industry my entire life, super producer, managed a number of offices, I didn't like super hot markets. Yes, you do make some more money, but you're having to compete and your market share is hard to grow. As a top agent or an establishing agent, this kind of market share marketplace is where you can continue to establish, but grow your market share as other realtors are failing to keep up. And I'm certainly seeing that as the big opportunity right now. However, when it comes to keeping up, and my number one advice to you guys, based on what I'm hearing from Andrew, which is why we've sat down in the offices here to do this almost emergency video, is take advantage of the change, but you're going to have to change some of the elements to your business.
Yep.
Because you may have gotten some bad habits. You may have not done a marketing audit. We've done that with your business. We've done it with mine, a full marketing audit to say, hey, what does it look like? What's working? And that's one of the things we're suggesting that all our students do right now is do a full marketing audit on your entire presentation online and in print. So when you get a seller or a buyer in front of you, because it's going to be a little bit harder to close those deals today, you've got some great materials. Now this does segue, imagine that, into our August 24th program, where Andrew Shulhof and I are going to be talking about marketing here in Vancouver at our 20% That's Out There program. If you click our links, you can buy tickets to the program. It's $99, gets you to get a look at this month-to-month program where we're building realtors and we're building entrepreneurs. One of our key elements in this program is, in fact, marketing. I've got some of Canada's best marketing people, both within the real estate business and in the marketing business. Andrew will be here to talk about the difference between marketing to a retail buyer like me and an investor like some of the sharks that he deals with, like my wife. And it's going to be a great show. 3 hours. And we don't have that many tickets. We have our regular cast, and we're looking to establish a little bit more people. And we're hoping that some of the Team 3000 people can join us. Effective training, price point is good. Click here for the course description, and I think we're going to put your contact information. So if any of the Team 3000 want to talk to a family member, who can give them a bit of an idea. But guys, when things change, we need to change with it to take advantage of those things. And Andrew, you talked about 13,000 realtors fighting over less food.
Correct.
So I think we got to get our game on, guys. Take this as an opportunity. But hope you join us in class.
This is the time to work on your business. Take this opportunity, this breather, to help you work on your business. We're here to help you do that.
All right, guys. Hope to see you in class. Please check us out. Bye for now.